Well, greetings again. This is Dr. Bill White with the American Orthodontic Society, and we're going to talk about something here like, can fixing a deep bite correct facial shape? Well, fixing a deep bite frequently corrects, it changes the whole facial structure. And we were working with temporomandibular joint problems where the condyle would close and it was going back too far and bumping into this retrodiscal tissue, which is very, very highly vascular and supplying all the food material to the disc itself and also the lubricant, keeping it done. And we could advance the mandible and get the condyle away from that. And we've been doing that for a long time. And then it kind of dawned on me that it made the facial structure look so much better by doing this, by getting rid of the deep bite, that people just move their jaw forward without doing anything to them. I've had a case where it was a class 2 division 2 and the lower teeth were biting up against the roof of the mouth, and we opened the bite and the case jumped out so far that I had to finish it up with class 3 correction. It jumped into past class 1 into class 3. So almost all of these deep bite cases that have temporomandibular joint problems, and why this happens, I'm not totally sure on this. I know that people's jaws grow out sometimes later in life, and for men it does that quite frequently, and every once in a while for a woman it'll do that same thing, and there'll be class 2 and then you have the deep bite, and then you open that down and we flatten that out and the jaw just moves forward on its own. And we've brought cases out like that and would have to hold them that way where they had TMJ problems, and we would have a forward repositioning splint that they would wear. And then we'd have to put them in, when we finish the cases, we'd have to have retainers with forward repositioning ramps on them, so they had to keep their jaw out there. Now, most of them just open the bite and they will come out. They're on their own. So let's get in here and I'll show that. It's hard to understand why that happens. Let's see. I'm going to have to jump here. All right. This is can we fix these bites like that? Well, we fixed so many of them. I mean, we got them corrected and it didn't have the TMJ problem anymore when we brought the jaw out. And let's show the drastic difference it makes in the person's face. Now, this lady right here, of course, had some teeth missing in the back of the mouth. This is a tough case. And I want to say that if you're just getting into orthodontics, don't try to do a case like this. This is really tough and hard to get this out. We make partials and everything. And you have to be working with somebody that makes the partials, and they won't believe you at first right here. But here's the way she looked. And now let's get on up and look at her. Now look at the difference it makes in the facial structure here. Here's the way the jaw closed like that. It's just two different looking women that are that way. So we have advanced her mandible now. We gave her more of a length in here. We've opened this back and we brought this out to where it's out, something like that. And it's tremendously different the way they look. And they look so much better that they wear splints a lot of times to hold the jaw out there, and they have to keep it, and they have to keep it out there at night when they sleep. So we have to make a ramp on the retainers that holds the jaw in there. And if you hold the jaw out there long enough, it will change. In other words, the condyle back here where the neck of the condyle will go back, and that allows the jaw to go forward. And the gonial angle this down here in the jaw, will get bigger, and you can bring this out, then this angle will be going like that, you see. It moves it further forward, and we don't make the jaw get bigger, it just moves on its own like that. And so that's what we have in most of them. But if they don't move out there on their own and we hold them out there, then the neck of the condyle eventually goes back, and this gonial angle in the jaw down here gets bigger, and the jaw will be out here where it was like this. And that makes such a difference. Now these people, you get rid is corrected a jaw joint problem by advancing the mandible, and that happens just all the time. We do so many people like that. Now here's the way the teeth were to start with. In other words, her lower teeth bit right into the roof of the mouth up here, like that. And we open the bite, we level this bite out. These teeth were longer in here, so we had to come in and depress them, and we move these teeth down, and now it just wants to come out there. Now we'll come in. Here's the way the teeth looked when we started. Now, on the right side of the mouth, see, she's no teeth back here, but we're going to advance the mandible, and now this cuspid hitting here, we want it to come here. So we move this jaw out on this side only, and we built a partial. And you got to twist the leg of the guys working on the partial to get him to do this. But we brought it out there where it was like that. And that's the way she looked. And she was so much better looking. Now we went on the other side of the mouth. We had to be bringing it out too. And so we moved the jaw out where this cuspid was coming right there, flattened it out. And now we had to come in here, and when they made a partial for the lady, we had to make this partial fit out there, and then we put the teeth coming into a little base out here where we've got a ridge, and she's got a bite in front of that ridge, and it held the jaw out there, and they look so much better, for people will put up with the thing being out there like that. And so this is what we did on this lady right here. And I think that's, now this is not play orthodontics. This is this facial changing and using orthodontics. And many people with correct orthodontic problems, they'll have a bite like this, and they can't get their teeth out. You move the teeth up here, and a lot of them move out here just on their own by just opening the bite. So if you can learn how to do this, and this is an excellent thing for correcting people's facial structure. And this, got the name of the lady, but she's, I don't think she'll mind knowing this. But anyway, I hope you learn how to do this, but this is something, do regular, just simple orthodontics first, and then you come in there with a TMJ problem, you'll have to learn how to advance the mandible and level the case out. So thank you for watching, and I hope that there'll be people all over this world that have problems like that. And I have found out if there's anything everybody wants to look better. And you can't do this, you can't make everybody look as good as this thing, but we've got a lot of cases. If you go through all these videos we've done, we've got a bunch of them where we advance the mandible like this. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to close out, and I hope you'll join our group and subscribe to it. And I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you'll watch again now. Thank you.